Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Season 6 server. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Today is episode 38 and I've got a great episode planned for you. We got a lot of little things to do. Plus we're going to be trying something with the dolphin that we caught yesterday and it's going to be super fun, guys. Anyways, question of the day for today. You're allowed to add slabs and stairs for one existing block in the game that it doesn't already have it. What block do you choose and why? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, if you guys enjoy this series and you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Turn on notifications when the videos come out. Guys, let's get into the video. All right, guys, we start today's episode off. I'm actually going to be working on our extra set of tools today and weapons. Tools and weapons. That is literally armor, Jevin. Anyways, while we get started, I actually just want to apologize. Yesterday's Saturday special was a complete mess, man. I was recording at like 6 in the morning trying to get that video finished, and by the time I had gotten to the point to where I felt like comfortable enough to release it, I was literally falling asleep at my desk and I didn't even realize that I had missed like 3 parts. So I had to take the video down, re-upload it, and like by the time I had taken the video down, it had already had, you know, upwards of like 1,000 views. People had watched it, people hadn't watched it, they were asking where it was. Giant mess yesterday, so I apologize for that. Lesson learned, I will not be editing videos when I'm asleep anymore. I will take a nap and come back at it. That is a much better option. So let's go ahead and talk about an armor that we need. So the helmet needs mending, which I've already got right there. That's finished. That needs mending. So the ones that we are going to be working on today, finished. We need, boots are completely done. We need 2 enchants for the helmet, and I think we're good to go. So we need bow and tools, armor. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for aqua affinity and respiration 3. But okay, so there's aqua affinity. These are 6 diamonds each. Okay, so let's do that. One more. So we just need respiration. Eventually I'll start working on a backup set of tools too, but that's just something that I want to do probably off camera. I don't even see respiration. I don't think that one's it. Let's check the bargain bins. We might be able to get a lower respiration and combine them together. What's the respiration on this? Respiration 3. Okay. I don't see any respiration whatsoever. We might not be able to get respiration. I could probably look in iTrade just to be certain. I don't think iTrade has respiration either. I'm not seeing it. What was that? Oh, I thought that was it. Nope. Okay, so let's quickly run up to iTrade. Do that. Also, I spent like a good hour and a half just playing on the server. I got all of our items from downstairs up into storage and all cleaned up. That was where we were working near the dolphin. That tunnel that we did yesterday at the very end of the Saturday special, I cleaned that all up, everything too. So it's nice and clean down there. So we are looking for respiration 3. Nope. Man, no respiration, huh? Oh, respiration 1. That's only 6. I don't know if I brought enough emeralds with me. Put that in there. Put that in there. And that must have... somebody must have been buying those already. So here's what I think I'm probably going to do. I need to unlock this guy's trade. But I don't think... maybe we can get lucky. And it'll unlock from that. He's a feisty one, huh? Try it one more time here. Glass is like the best trade ever anyways, right? Let's go ahead and combine these all together. So respiration 2. Respiration 2. I bought 2 extras just in case I need them. They're right here. Respiration. So now, helmets will need mending. Respiration. And aqua. Oh, I'm out of XP. So we'll need to put aqua affinity on there. Do I have enough to do that one? So pretty much everything else is finished. I just need 17 levels to knock that one out of the way. I still have 5 XP. I am going to name this shulker box and say backup tools, and because remember, we are going to put tools in there. Armor. Backup tools and armor. There we go. And I will do this one off camera. That way I can finish it up. But the rest of these are going to go in there. There was one enchant I forgot to get. And that is for this guy, which was Unbreaking 3. Okay, guys. I have this crazy idea, right? So the dolphin always sits right here in this pin. He never is allowed to leave, and this is great for when we come down this, because, you know, we can swim all the way down here or run in the fastest manner possible, you know what I'm saying? But what if we made it to where he followed us? I don't know if dolphins follow or not, so the game plan is to test this right here with this little patch. I'm gonna just try it and see what happens and go from there. And now if he follows me, then that means that when I get done at the enchanting area or whatever, he should be close by. And that's sort of the game plan, because we need him close by. That way we don't have to like take a super amount of time to work on that. There we go. So he needs water on the bottom. So let's grab a source of water here. Put that back. Put you there, put you there, put you there. Okay, so that takes care of everything. There we go. Much better. So he's got his little source of water. Now, let's go upstairs. See if I can... Did he just hiss at me? Well, okay. So the question is, he's tracking towards something. The question is how do we get him in the next part of the cage? Because he likes to run. They like to run. Well, I guess if he couldn't get through, I guess if I give him access to that one, or Sasha. Why am I calling it him for? That's Sasha. That's our Sasha. There we go. So Sasha now has access to all of that. There we go. I don't think so, Sasha. Now, the question is, I'm swimming. I can't tell if she's following or not. It doesn't look like it. It may need to be longer. Huh. What are you doing, Sasha? What do you guys think? I suppose if the tube was long enough, it could just be a random chance of us coming down here. Or I've got another idea. What if we make this thing super long and just put like 6 dolphins in here? That could work too. We could either force him to give us the effect, or we could take a chance with Sasha. I think I'm gonna go ahead and build the tunnel and clean it up anyways. And when I come back, we'll test it out. Okay, guys, I decided to go with stations at the end of each kind of area. I felt like that would be the best bet. I initially actually put that row in, and the dolphin really didn't follow me much. So now we have 2 dolphins. This is Ellie, and down here is Sasha. So now we have the option to really get that speed boost anywhere we are in that tunnel. And it's kind of fantastic. So just imagine you're like, I need to go down to the skeleton grinder to get some bones. And then you're like, down the little chute we go. And I was actually really surprised at how slow this was. And then you're like, oh yeah, super speed dolphin awesomeness. And yeah. And then if you want to go back, we got the same thing. So the dolphins actually really have fun with those blocks down there. They just like sit there and mash them around the entire time. There is like 2 things we need to take care of down here. And I think this will be good to go. First off, we've got to get rid of all of this empty space. Then we need to make a gate to get in here. And I've actually got a cool idea for that. The problem is that I don't have any wood on me. So let's run upstairs real fast, grab some spruce, and we'll be good to go. I love that. I just really wanted to go up and down the thing. It's so much fun. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I spent a good 3 minutes just swimming back and forth, having a good time. Okay, so we need spruce wood. Actually, we may have what we need. We actually just need some trapdoors. I have 3. I don't want to use oak. I want to use spruce because that's the color that we use. Okay, so let's grab a little bit more here. There we go. Now, I'm not sure how the spruce will stop this, but it's worth a shot. Okay, let's go back down. I love this up and down. It's so cool, man. It must be like dark outside or something right now because it just got really dark. Okie dokie. So down the pathway we go. Oh yeah, dude, this is so fast. And it seems like the amount of space that I put in between that is kind of perfect. So let's go ahead and get rid of all of this. I'm gonna have to figure out something for the top portion of that, because it does block itself. I don't know if I have any slabs in here, so I guess I could make some. So that is literally, oh, you can't get through there. You can swim through it. Okay, so we may have to adjust this a little bit. Get rid of these ones on top. I really wanted it to be able to, like this. There we go. I guess that's probably as good as it's gonna get, right? But we can just walk through there. That's no problem. Now, the only issue we have is this up here. So the thing I was thinking about doing is just making some slabs. There we go. Getting rid of those. Waterlogged is actually hurting us this time. Making it a full block. And getting in and out of this room is now super easy and really convenient. Just kind of wish I didn't have to have the doors in the middle. I don't really think there's another way to block that. Oh, you know what? If we were to use a glass pane there, glass pane would be super, super small, and I don't think it'll waterlog. No. And that's much easier to get through. Oh, that's so much better. I'm so glad I decided to do that. Okay, so that's good. Now, I want to take care of this stuff on top. Now, these spots on top are super tricky because it's either behind the block or above the block. So for this example, I think it's actually behind the block. So let's just fill some of this in and see if we can get rid of it. There. So the levers I don't think count, but stuff like this up here is all got to be filled in. So fill all that in. Let's see if that fixes any of this. And go down. So it fixed a few pieces. Now, the ceiling being open will have its own spots. So we still have a few there. So as you can see, it's kind of tricky. Let's go up right here real fast. So, okay, so this must be the issue for behind here then. Let's fill this in. And then fill this in. And that, I'm thinking probably the reason why all of this is so empty is because of all these pieces. I know you guys can't see. Give me 2 seconds. And there's a spot. Even if even one spot is empty, I think it's gonna pretty sure it's gonna show. I think I missed a piece back behind there. Hold on. Yeah, I missed 2 pieces. Or like 7. Okay, does that fix that? Let's go back down. So it's still doing that. That one's good now. All right, so I'm gonna finish the rest of this up. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, guys, so next up, we're going to try to figure out why our iron farms aren't producing golems. It's driving me crazy. So the first thing that I thought might have been an issue was maybe the distance between the farms. Now, if I'm a villager, and I actually looked this up to be sure, but if I'm a villager, I can see 64 blocks in front of me. Now, 64 blocks is the detection between villager and village. So if there's 64 blocks here, and then this long row right here that I have filled in, all the way to the end of this is 64, meaning there is a 4-block ratio or a 4-block difference between this village and the start of this village. So it should be fine. Now, I did derp a little bit on one side, which is it this one? No, it's this one over here. Apparently, I decided to not know how to do math on this side, and for some reason, it's like way over the block distance. So here's the 4 there, break that, and then there's still, what, 1, 2, yeah, I messed that one up completely. So full stack, then 70, so this is like 73 blocks or something. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. But I'm not sure, right? So in terms of distance away from each other, they are fine. The other 3 are exactly 70, and I'm considering fixing this one. But that doesn't make sense for why they wouldn't be spawning golems. And so I started digging more and more and more. And I can't really think of anything besides the farm on top, but that would only stop this one. And if it was an entire setup, then it would have to be the height of the villagers. So the only 2 things that I can think of that would make any bit of sense would be where these guys are sitting and where this is, because there's villagers up there. So that's my conclusion. Now, there are much more smarter minds on this server for villagers and villages, and if I can't figure it out, I am going to either approach Impulse or Tango and ask them for help, because I have no idea. So I think the first thing that I'm probably going to do is I think I'm probably going to remove the villagers from the farm up here. That to me is like the only thing that really makes sense, because the day that we've had all of that stuff go down, we were still having villagers or golems spawn, but once we updated, like, nothing is happening whatsoever. So I'm probably just going to take the L on this entire thing and just let everything fall through the lava down there, because I'm not even really interested in keeping these guys. This farm was a good idea, but I quickly realized that I was never going to use it. And as cool as it is to have an auto farm, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to go ahead and remove this, and I'm also going to, I'm gonna do it in intervals though. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to remove this and see if we get any spawns whatsoever. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to move the villagers up a level or 2 and see if that does anything. And if that doesn't do anything, well then I'm completely out of ideas. Alright guys, so I am not sure what is wrong with our builds. I don't know. By the way, math, I don't know math apparently. 64 plus 4 is 68, not 70. So there's a 68 block difference between the 3 of them. So I tested both theories. First off, I removed the farm completely and there was no change. Then I raised the villagers up 1, but I made it to where it would be easier to put them back down and literally just added a floor in and then added a 1-block gap to the top. Went AFK for about 20 minutes, no change. So in the entire time that we've been here, these are the 2 new farms. Let's go check these out real fast. I don't think we've had a single golem spawn. Nope, no golems. And the other ones that had golems like free flowing from it all the time. This was like probably our best one. And it's got the same amount as it was before. And this one I think should have 51 in it. So I don't think we've had a single golem spawn in like a week. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'm not sure what's wrong with it. I think I'm going to have to call in reinforcements. So anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's episode of Hermitcraft. And anyways, this is iJevin. Peace out.